everyone, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the absence. I have just been super swamped with life, and it's been hard for me to get downstairs to make a video. I'm just finishing opening this box. The anticipation has been killing me as of late because I got home and I saw a big box, okay? And my buddy Juan over at Plagued by Visions said, hey, buddy, I'm going to be sending you a package, and I actually am going to send him a package. I already have it boxed up, and it's already got the shipping label. I have to drop it off tomorrow and give him a tracking number. But I'm super stoked to see what he sent me. And yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be? Who's not excited to get books? But yeah, I'm slowly trying to kind of get rid of some books that I have and get them going different people's ways because, yeah, your boy needs to downsize a little bit. So let's see what I got. Thank you, Juan. A big, big thank you to you. And I hope everybody that's not subscribed to him, please go subscribe because he is a delightful person to have in this community. And honestly, I consider him a dear friend. So thank you so much. My friend, you are a one-of-a-kind person. So right off the bat, this is the book on the top. Brian Keane, Ghoul. Now, I have never read a single Brian Keane book, so this is probably going to be the first one. June 1984, Timmy Greco is looking forward to a summer vacation, taking it easy and hanging out with his buddies. Instead, his summer will be filled with terror and a life and death battle against a nightmarish creature that few will believe even exists. Timmy has learned that the person who's been unearthing fresh graves in the cemetery isn't a person at all. It's a thing, and it's after Timmy and his friends. If Timmy hopes to live to see September, he'll have to escape the ... Ghoul. So now that's pretty cool. It sounds almost like a coming of age tale, and I just read The Traveling Vampire Show by Richard Lehman, and so I'm excited to check that one out. Oh, he wrote me a note here. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. I will have to yeah, super cool. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, this one I'll just keep it nice. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna read that. Maybe I'll read it at the end to myself and see if there's anything that I think I can share. Oh, I think he kind of is giving me the breakdown here. I'm gonna pause the video and I'll come back. Okay. All right, I'm back. I am going to keep it between him and I, but he did give me a breakdown of the books that he sent me and why he sent them. So yes, him and I will have to do a buddy read of this book because he says he sent me a copy and he has one and he's ready to read it. So shouts out to you. I appreciate you so much. Dude, I'm going to try to keep it not emotional because I can get that way. And, but dude, you are a great friend, and cause see, I'm doing it already. I really appreciate you, and thank you, Juan. I appreciate you. So this was a touching part of the note, but he said that hopefully someday my daughters share the love of reading that I have, and so he sent me a Neil Gaiman book and said it was nice and short, and it might be a good bonding experience in the future. That is so thoughtful, and thank you so much. That means a lot, and I will have to give this a read. I think it's a longer synopsis, so I might spare you guys that one. Oh, middle-aged man returns to his childhood home to attend a funeral. Although the house he lived in is long gone, he is drawn to the farm at the end of the road where when he was seven, he encountered the most remarkable girl, Letty Hempstock, and her mother and grandmother. So I always like how when I say I'm not going to read the synopsis, I start the synopsis anyways. But this sounds pretty good and sounds like a heartwarming. I heard that Neil Gaiman is like one of the better authors right now. So next we have Pen Pal by oh my gosh, Dathan? Yeah. So he said that this started as like a creepypasta, which I have a friend who started as a creepypasta writer, and he is a pretty good writer now, and he keeps releasing books. Shouts out to Nick Gray. But yeah, so a novel by Nathan. So in an attempt to, it's kind of funny that he sent me a book about a pen pal, and I assume it's a horror novel. And him and I are gonna exchange notes and books. So I don't know what that means, but maybe we're pen pals now at this point. In an attempt to make sense of his own mysterious and unsettling childhood memories, a man begins to reconstruct his past as the games and adventures of his youth become engulfed by a larger story. He finds that it forms a tapestry of unbelievable horror that he never could have expected. I mean, dude threw tapestry in to the synopsis, so that actually was good writing. Yeah, pen pal, like it. Sounds good to me. Next is, I can't remember if Juan liked this book or not, but he said I gotta read it. He's like, dude, you gotta read this one. But it's Big Head by Edward Lee. Now, I've heard that this is like his magnum opus, that this is the best that Edward Lee has to offer. And also, I think that people like Southern Gothic. He did something with like dead people on the cover. But yeah, so, I mean, rape, murder, and brain eating. That's literally the little catch line. So I'm actually excited to read this one. So thank you. I'm not even going to read the synopsis because I've heard it's like brutal. All right. Let's see. What else did he... I'm trying to remember what he said. Yes. Okay. So apocalypse stuff is my favorite. Yes, it is. So The Children of Men by P.D. James. This looks like a really good book right here. I'm not going to lie. The year is 2021. It is. And the human race is quite literally coming to an end. Since 1995, no babies have been born. Because in that year, all males unexpectedly became infertile. Great Britain is ruled by a dictator, and the population is... Wow, this is cool. Theodore Farron, Oxford historian, and incidentally cousin of all-powerful Warden of England, watches in growing despair as society gradually crumbles around him, giving way to strange faiths and cruelties, prison camps, organized euthanasia. Wow. Roving bands of thugs. Then suddenly Farron is drawn into the plans of an unlikely group of revolutionaries. His passivity is shattered, and the action begins. Dude, that sounds really good. Why have I never heard of this book? What is wrong with me? Where have I been? This sounds like really good. So, do you have a review for this, Juan? Let me know, because I want to know, like, what did you say? A very unique take on the end of mankind. Not horror, but I found it quite horrific. See, that's the horror that I love. That's what made me fall in love with horror. Because, like, you're like, this is not supposed to be a horror novel. There's no blood and guts. But, like, could you imagine the world if this happened? And to me, that's what true horror is. This is a freaking cool cover. The Shining Girls by Lauren Bukes. I like how Juan is making me venture out of my comfort zone and sending me books that I have not heard of or that he thinks I will enjoy. So, damn, dude, thank you so much. This is really cool. The girl who wouldn't die hunts the killer who shouldn't exist. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited. These sound freaking cool. The Shining Girls. Since it fuses elements of horror, sci-fi, fantasy, and thriller, I feel like it has a little bit of everything you like. So, dude, this is really fun. I need to do this more with my bookish buddies and just start moving some of these books that I have. And you know what I'm gonna do with your note, Juan? I'm gonna keep it in The Children of Men. And I will have it. I know it's weird, but I'm gonna keep it, and I'll use it as my bookmark, because in this world of darkness, depravity, and screwed up shit, we find some people that are actually worth being around. And Juan, you are one of those people, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You are a good friend and an even better person for the world. So thank you so much, dude. I'm getting emotional because growing up, I didn't have a lot of friends, kind of a nerd, just pushed people away. Just wasn't wasn't the guy I am now. And it's really cool to find genuine human beings, and no matter who they are or where they live, and just being friends. So, yeah, I'm glad we're all here and we're all making this content and just talking about our love of books. So thank you, buddy. I appreciate you so god dang much. All the way to California. Shouts out to you.